This podcast is proud to be part of the TalkSport Fan Network. TalkSport. Powered by fans.
And there it is, that's as good as it gets on this stage. Nissan Townstar EV strikes again. It's an unstoppable van, unstoppable.
Just fantastic. You can actually see the Pro Pilot technology in action. Effortless parallel parking.
It moves with all the confidence that comes with a 5-year warranty.
And with a bench full of all-star van experts, there's real strength in depth here.
That's all-star quality.
Search Nissan Townstar EV and visit your local all-star van centre to see for yourself.
Terms and conditions apply. 5 years or 100,000 miles, whichever comes first.
Pro Pilot is an advanced driver assist technology. Driver's responsibility to stay alert, drive safely, and control vehicle at all times.
The TalkSport Fan Network is proudly supported by McDelivery, bringing you the food you love. McDelivery brings a top-tier line of food right to your door. No matter the result, you'll always be winning with McDelivery. So, the only thing left to say is, you in? Order now on the McDonald's app, and you can also get rewards points delivered too, so that ordering today means some tasty rewards for tomorrow. Only via app at participating restaurants, 18 plus. Rewards registration required. Points only on menu items. Delivery fee and terms apply. See mcdonalds.com.
Will look to pick it up and he'll go on here. Left two up here, Bradford. It's Beagrey. He's got to make this count. It's Beagrey. It's 1-1.
The road. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to Bradford City, or not Walsall, versus Bradford City Preview live on X and other social sites. I am today joined by Johnny's Angels. We've got Diane, Callie, and Miss Georgia is hiding in the corner. So, what's your thoughts on the game we had on Saturday?
Oh, we played okay. At least we got the 3 points. That's the main thing. That's all I can say. We got the 3 points. We played, and you look brilliant in the hat.
Yep. My mind is like deserted me after this week. Who did we actually play Saturday?
We played Salford, but I do not like their terracing at all. I hate their terracing. It should be concrete, not like it was.
Yeah. So whoever is joining as well on TikTok, don't mind me, I'm just having a pizza. And this is proving men can multitask. I'm eating and co-hosting at the same time. So, Callie, what's your thoughts on the Salford game?
It wasn't a brilliant game. I think we only had 10 shots on target, but like Diane said, we got the 3 points. And it's all to play for, isn't it? I mean, mathematically, we can still get that 7th spot. But we're obviously relying on the other teams. But yeah, I think we did well against Salford to say where we are and what we're doing at the minute. All good.
And do you think the team played well?
I don't think we did. We only had 10 shots on target and the passes. And if you look at the stats, it wasn't a good game. I mean, it was a bit boring to watch, to be fair, until Kavanagh scored. But then we did better. I think the second half was a lot better than the first half. I mean, we should be coming out fighting for them 3 points, shouldn't we?
Yeah, 100% agree. First half, I thought we played a bit naff. And then in the second half, we did improve. So with the team, do you think they played, I've already asked her, played well, but do you think it would stick with the same team going forward?
I want him to put Tompkinson on. Sort it out. Get Tompkinson, because Tompkinson's only getting a few minutes now in second half, isn't he? So I'd keep some of the team, but then change it and see what happens.
And Miss Callie, have you got any more thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, usually Graham Alexander, he normally waits about 20 minutes, doesn't he? Normally you can tell in first 20 minutes or so what's going wrong and what's working. And he does normally change it in time, but it's like with 3 games left, so it'll be interesting to see what he does tomorrow. I know. Yeah, I mean Walsall are in a good position. We need to take them 3 points off Walsall tomorrow.
Yeah. And before we get on to the Walsall game, who do you think your man of the match was for the Salford game?
For me, Kavanagh. I thought Kavanagh played amazing.
Same, Kavanagh.
Okay. Right, I've sent Miss Bubbles an invite, so hopefully she'll join at some point. But then going on now to Walsall versus Bradford, 3 p.m. tomorrow, 20th of April 2024 at 3 o'clock at the Powerland Bascott Stadium. The referee is Adam. Oh my God. Oh God. Anyone? Oh, Dan, you've seen it, haven't you? How do you pronounce that referee's name? Is it Adam Herczeg or something? Zeg? Right, but he's had 1 championship appearance. He's dished out 5 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. EFL Trophy, he's had 2 appearances, 6 yellow cards, no second yellows, 1 red card, and no penalties. In League One, he's had 12 appearances. He's dished out 40 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, no reds, 2 penalties. League Two, he's had 16 appearances, 47 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, 5 penalties. In the FA Cup, he's had 1 appearance, 2 yellow cards, no second yellows, no red cards, no penalties. In the FA Youth Cup, he's had 1 appearance, no yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. Grand total, he's had 33 appearances, 100 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, 1 red, and 7 sending offs. So Bradford City have played quite a few times. I'm not going to bother boring people with the scores from previous games anymore, but Bradford City have won 8, they've drawn 8, and Walsall have won 4. Bradford City are currently Walsall are currently 8th on 44, goal difference 1, and they've got 65 points. Bradford are 13th, 43 games played, -3 goal difference, and 60 points. Bradford City's top goal scorer is Mr. Andy Cook. He's had 15 goals, 5 assists, and 38 games played. Oh, not another name. Feel. He's had 12 goals, 1 assist, and he's played 43 games. Walsall are ranked 9 goals scored per match. That's 1.5 goals. Haven't had a clean sheet in 11 matches, so we're probably going to get battered tomorrow and lose. Ian Hutchinson has created the most big chances for Walsall, 9. Bradford City are ranked 22 goals scored per match, 1.2 goals. Ranked 12 in shots on target per match, 4.4 shots. Richard Smallwood has created the most big chances for Bradford City with 11. Now, going over to Mr. Parker over at the lovely TNA, his possible starting lineup is Evans, Ogbler, Daniels, Allen, Faulkless, Hutchinson, Sturck, Comley, Gordon, Field, Gordon with Matt Johnson, Taylor, I can't even pronounce that name, Jellis, oh my God, Fark Husson, Barnett. Leading top goal scorer is Hutchinson on 14th. Last 4 games, they've won against Swindon, they've lost against County, they've lost against Doncaster, and they've won Tranmere. Bradford City's formation and team is possibly Walker, Okioki, Platt, Kelly, Halliday, Smallwood, Wright, Poynton, Walker, Cav, Andy Cook, with Chapman, Gilliard, Smith, Adwar, Tompkinson, Richards, and Doyle. Stock goal scorer, I've done that already. Last 4 matches, Bradford City have won. 2-1 against Salford, 1-0 against Gillingham, drawn against Grimsby, and won Tranmere. Referee Alan Herkes from Durham is sent off Lewis Comos in City's win over Bradford City under 21s in the EFL Trophy. The match adds Walsall 65, City 2-1, and the draw 5-2. Last times the sides met, City lost 3-1 at Valley Parade in September in Mark Hughes' final home game in charge. So what is everybody's thoughts on that? And I'm going to have a little bit of pizza.
I'll go first. I don't know, like you say, we'll probably end up... I think the team might be the same as Salford, and if we play like we did against Salford, we'll probably get there. I think it'll be a close game tomorrow, because I've just looked and seen where Walsall are, and they're like 8th, so they'll be wanting to win to get into that 7th spot if they could. So they're on 65, and if they win, they're on 68, and they could get in the 7th spot. It's just going to be one of them games. It'll be a close one, I think. That's all.
I think the only thing we've got going for us is we play better away, don't we? We seem to have a better result away, so I'm hoping that that's going in our favour tomorrow.
Bubbles?
I agree with the ladies. Basically, if we play like we did at Salford with a bit more oomph in the backsides and whatever else, we'll probably get the win. But if they don't play like that, I don't know. I'm still recovering from Salford.
What were your thoughts on Salford, Georgia?
I don't know, because I ended up being hit in the back and it all just went to pot at the end. I don't have a clue what happened.
In other words, did somebody celebrate too hard?
No, I actually had a bad back and I wasn't actually going to turn up at Salford, but I did. To the point where I'm trying to protect the little one, Diane's trying to protect me, and I've gone down with a bad back.
Yep, hope you're okay after that. So has anyone got any other thoughts on the Walsall game?
I think. Do you not think it's going to be interesting? I wonder how the players are feeling, because we're this close, aren't we, to playoffs? Depending on what the other teams do. If the scores go our way tomorrow and we beat Walsall, do you know what I mean? It's tight, isn't it? I know a lot of people have said, "Nah, there's no chance now." I mean, a lot of people I speak to say there's no chance, but for me, if there's hope still there, I'm still there hoping as well.
Yeah, I think the players will be like thinking, "Oh, we're only like, I think it's 6 points behind. Is it Crawley that's got the last place?
Yeah,
we're only 6 points behind, and we have got that game in hand."
It's the trouble. The only thing I can see wrong is Doncaster are flying at the moment. And we need them to proper cock up tomorrow. But are they going to cock up against bottom of the league? They play Sutton, don't they, Doncaster?
I don't know. Do you want me to have a look on my fixtures?
Yeah, I'm sure it's Sutton.
Let's have a look. You know what I'm like, me.
I have to live in hope until it's over, completely over. I'm still living in hope. I don't know.
They play Barrow.
Oh, is it Barrow?
Yeah, but Barrow in the playoffs. So then again, you never know. Do you want me to tell you who's playing who tomorrow?
Yeah, for the playoff side of things.
Well, Crewe are playing Wrexham. They're still in the playoffs.
So Wrexham are up already, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter what they do.
I'll just go through fixtures. Donny Barrow. Grimsby Swindon. That's not a match. Harrogate MK Dons. MK Dons are in the playoffs. Mansfield Gillingham. You've got Morecambe Forest Green, Newport Salford, Notts County Colchester, Stockport Accrington, Sutton and Crawley, Tranmere AFC Wimbledon, and us and Walsall.
Yeah, it's tight. It is, like you say. I think it is over, but until it is actually.
Well, it's over till I sing.
Yes, absolutely.
As I say, the fat lady. Sorry, I shouldn't have. Never mind. Oh God! Right,
Johnny, are you going tomorrow? By the way,
I am going tomorrow, Miss Kelly. I'm going on my own. I'm going on my lonesome.
You don't do you fancy picking me and Lenny up on way down? Which way are you going?
I'll ring you later.
Have a look at it. Yeah, have a look at the stats later.
Yeah, because I'm coming from my house over to Tops, and yeah, I'll have a chat with you because I need to have a chat with you anyway.
No worries.
Right, while I'm sleeping pizza, let's get the score predictions over and done with. So, Diane, what do you think the score's going to be?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's going to be close. I'm going to say 3-2 to us.
Carl?
I think we're going to beat them 2-1.
Bubbles?
2-1 to us, yeah.
Okay. This is going to be like, I think, the shortest podcast known to man and woman. Right. So everybody knows obviously we're not going to do a podcast on Tuesday for the Barrow game due to it being called off several times, and we've already done one. And if anyone's listening to the future, bit of a joke here probably, but after the game got called off again this Tuesday, and probably gets rearranged again like for another Tuesday, but if we beat Walsall, do you think we're going to beat Barrow on the Tuesday?
I'd like to say, yeah.
Yes, I do. I think we will. We've got to play for pride now, haven't we? I mean, I know that playoff spot is still dangling, but we have to play for absolute pride.
Yeah, and the shirt and new contracts.
They end that season on a high. More people are going to want to buy season tickets. More people are going to want to watch them. They've got to go for it.
And they've got to, and don't forget, Arthur will be playing for a new contract as well.
Yep.
Okay, so I think Bradford are going to win possibly. I think they're going to win 3-1 because I said on a Walsall podcast the other day. I think we're going to win 3-1 and Andy Cook's going to score. With the Barrow game, I hope the game does go ahead because I need a bit of luck in my life after this week. So I hope the Barrow game goes on. Right.
Oh, we're on teller. Bradford on teller. Probably talking about the FA Cup. Oh, spark there.
So, Diane.
Yes.
I like how you've just slid into that perfectly.
Yeah, well, it was perfect because they just sort of like showed us.
So, the FA Cup replays. What's your thoughts on the FA Cup replays?
I think they just want it. I think it's doing pampering to the big boys. Oh, I don't like playing too many matches. We've got Europe and everything. They're pampering to big boys. And like the little clubs, like if they get through to sort of like third round and they end up getting like a team and they lose after extra time, they kind of like to take them to their ground to get them there, like the little non-league clubs. But I think it's good how everybody's coming out and making statements out of the EFL. But I've noticed how that team over there at Ellen Road haven't done one yet.
Yeah, because I've seen, obviously on Twitter, I've been tweeting out basically retweeting all the clubs, and there's been quite a few. Bradford, I think, did theirs earlier today. Yeah, I actually looked at that because I've been too busy sorting other stuff out. But, Callie, what's your thoughts on the replay situation?
I think it's disgusting that they're not giving other clubs a chance. That's what the FA Cup is all about, the underdogs. It always has been, all these years. Do you know what I think it is? I think a lot of the big teams are like, they're not scared of us, but they don't. It's embarrassing for them if they lose to a national or a League Two team. So yeah, I think it's disgusting. I think every team should be able to get through and play.
Georgia, love?
I just think it's all a joke. It's like it's all come out after as well, this Sky Sports stuff as well. It's funny how Sky Sports has done what they've done. Now FA Cup's getting messed with. What's next?
Hopefully EFL trophy. But right, going back, right, this is going to be a bit controversial, what I think I'm going to say now. I've been thinking about this all day, so preparing to battle down the hatchets. So, Callie, you know, and I know, we go home and away, don't we, everywhere together. So, say Bradford City got Man United, and we end up drawing, and we end up getting a replay, so we say, Old Trafford, it'd be fantastic, wouldn't it be, on a Saturday, be like, yeah, give it all that. But what's if, like, Bradford play Exeter, something like that, and it's 0-0? You want the game over and done with, don't you, on that day? If you want to play Exeter away, for example, you would want to get that game over and done with that day, and then you can bugger off. And apparently the game's going to be played on a Saturday as well now, so midweek games are going to be no longer about. So that's, I think, the best thing about it is a Saturday. But can you imagine, like, if Bradford draw against Man United or something in Cup and it's 0-0, would you guys be happy? Like, say we did got Man United and it's 0-0, what would your thoughts be on that? And it just went to extra time penalties.
And there it is, that's as good as it gets on this stage. Nissan Townstar EV strikes again. It's an unstoppable van, unstoppable.
Just fantastic. You can actually see the Pro Pilot technology in action. Effortless parallel parking.
It moves with all the confidence that comes with a 5-year warranty.
And with a bench full of all-star van experts, there's real strength in depth here.
That's all-star quality.
Search Nissan Townstar EV and visit your local all-star van centre to see for yourself.
Terms and conditions apply. 5 years or 100,000 miles, whichever comes first.
Pro Pilot is an advanced driver assist technology. Driver's responsibility to stay alert, drive safely, and control vehicle at all times.
Away days are great, but there's nothing quite like playing at home. The same goes for McDonald's. Maximise your home advantage with McDelivery. You in? Order now on the McDonald's app. At participating restaurants, 18 plus, serving times, delivery fee and terms apply. See mcdonalds.com.
I still think it should be played over the two legs, regardless of where it is. I mean, being a Bradford City fan, you can see our travelling support away is amazing, isn't it? We sell out most times. I mean, yeah, granted, this last season's not been the best, but we've had that much to contend with managers going, etc., etc. I get what you're saying, Johnny, and I think as Bradford City fans, if we have got a 0-0 draw at Man United or Man City, we'll take it, won't we? Absolutely take it. But for me, part of the games and part of the days out is the travelling and meeting up with your mates and doing all that kind of thing. So I'd prefer it if we did have a replay, I think, if I'm honest.
Yep. Georgia Love, Bubbles?
The replays, they've been there for all this time, so it's just daft changing them now. It's like all these little clubs or like the lower league clubs, they look forward to the day out anyway. So to change it, it's just, there's not, I don't see why they should change it. It's just annoying.
Yeah. I know there's multiple clubs come out of the woodwork, like Bradford, Accrington Stanley, Grimsby, the list goes on and on. It's the FA Cup, it's the magic of the FA Cup. And with the magic of the FA Cup, it gives you glamour ties. Like if Bradford get Chelsea away or something, everybody's buzzing. If Chelsea, or like if Leeds get Bradford, big games, innit? Go on, Miss Kelly.
Yeah, look what happened. Look what happened at Stamford Bridge in 2013. Can you imagine that we made history that day, and I think the manager have to read his words. He had to kind of apologise and bow down to us.
Yeah, he did.
That kind of thing wouldn't happen, would it? So, for me, if it stops games like the Chelsea game, it's not happening for me, really.
Look at Maidstone this season, playing Coventry in the replay at Coventry. All right, they got beaten, and look at the teams that they beat to get to that fifth round. I can't remember now.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Like Ipswich.
That's absolutely what it's about, isn't it?
It's about the little teams going out, enjoying the day. It's like a few years ago, guys who got Accrington drew at Guiseley, then they beat Accrington at Accrington and everything. They should not mess about with the FA Cup at all. Like I've said, they're pampering to the big boys. It's just pampering to them and everything. And they're wanting a break. They don't want replays. But
sorry, man. Sorry.
Is that right?
Shut up.
Dog's feeling a bit rough again.
Who's actually said this is what's happening? Have they actually said that's what's going to happen?
Yeah,
it's from the Premier League and the FA have come to agreement, and apparently, according to the Peterborough chairman, there's been no communication from the FA.
So the Premier League and the FA have just decided amongst themselves, and then that's it. How bad is that? How bad is that?
Money's going to grassroots and everything like that.
Yeah. Didn't they say that they're going to give more money as well?
Yeah.
To compensate.
I think something to do with, I can't remember if I've read it right somewhere, about the EFL and the Premier League have basically got into bed with each other. Oh. And I don't know if they're giving them more money or something. I think basically, if I've read it correctly, I think the Premier League now own the rights to the FA Cup, if I've I remember reading that somewhere. I don't know if anyone can confirm it. I swear I've read it somewhere. And I see DJ Lee has joined. Are you there, Lee?
I am indeed.
Hi, Lee.
You started early. Hi, everyone.
I did.
Hi, Callie.
I did
Hi,
send you a
Dinah.
message. I did message everybody.
Didn't get it, mate. Sorry.
All right, don't worry about it. Right, Lee. So going back to the Salford game, what's your thoughts? What was your thoughts on the Salford game?
Two poor sides, really, and we came out on top because we were a lot better than they were.
Okay.
It wasn't the best performance I've ever seen, to be fair. But yeah, I'll take that at this stage of the season.
And also, because we're not doing a podcast on Tuesday because we've already done a podcast for Barrow, but I'm going to touch on it a little bit. If we beat Walsall, what's your thoughts on Walsall? I'll get there first.
That's going to be a tough game. They're a bit of a bogey side, aren't they? So it's just going to be tough. It's always tough, and it's at Walsall, isn't it? So not an easy place to go.
And if we beat Walsall, what was your thoughts on the Barrow game?
We just need to keep winning, like I said last week. If we can keep winning, there's an outside chance of something. Do I think reality we're going to get there? No, but my heart, my city soul says we can. And that's about the size of it. But we haven't really earned it this year, I don't think.
It's just that little glimmer of hope in Italy that you cling on to.
You just don't want to let go, do you? I know, I'm the same.
Don't want the season to end next weekend.
I can't accept the season's over when there's still the shine of a prize at the end, you know.
I feel like we've just. I think we're due that little tiny bit of luck.
I think so. We've been waiting for it all season, haven't we?
And now, can you imagine? I know I keep droning on about it, but can you just imagine if we actually made it to that 7th spot? Can you? I can't think straight me at minute. I just think.
Thing is, we did it before, didn't we?
Yeah,
we did it last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know.
So I think.
It's there. I want it.
So I'm going to come and check Callie's water bottle because I would love to know what she's been drinking.
I must admit I'm being sober. George's internet's playing up, that's why she's gone.
All right, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Not good.
So, Callie, if we
stone cold sober.
I'm sorry I'm late, but
so am I.
I guess it's my own fault for not spotting messages, I guess.
So if we somehow, some miracle, and I mean some miracle, like pigs flying all that lot, we get to 7th place, I will dye my hair Clara and Amber, and I'll let you do it.
Deal. Absolute deal.
Can I help you,
Callie? On Facebook and Twitch and everything.
I'll even put you some hair extensions in, Johnny.
Yeah. I'll even let you do my nails. I might like that, but... Right. Does anybody want to... ask Lee, what do you think your score predictions are going to be for tomorrow? I've already asked him that. I can't remember.
No.
What's your
my score predictions tomorrow against Walsall? I will probably... It's not Walsall tomorrow. It's Tuesday's Walsall, isn't it?
No, Walsall
tomorrow.
It is Walsall tomorrow. I tell you, I'm all over the other two.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Walsall at Walsall, I take 1-0 all day long.
Okay. Right. Does anybody want to chat about, vent about, shout about anything?
Did anybody see Mr. Alexander's thing today? Where they were asking him about incomings, outgoings, usual questions from crew. And he said that, for next season's squad, we want 22 to 23 players. So that means there's a lot of players disappearing, isn't there? Let's hope they're right ones.
There'll be quite a lot of people out of contract, though. But
there'll be a lot of people expecting to get another contract, but...
As long as he gets rid of Smallwood, I'll be happy. Oh, Diane's getting controversial again.
Controversial. I actually like him in team. Just don't let him take set pieces. Terrible.
Didn't Johnny?
But he'll win you. He's a ball winner. He'll win you the ball.
Didn't Johnny say earlier that he had the most assists, Smallwood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find that hard to believe. I'm sorry.
So do I.
But it's on stats.
Yeah,
It's
I
there
can't
for
believe
all to
that.
see.
What? All assistant dressing
Yeah, Richie Smallwood has created the most big chances for Bradford City, 11.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah,
Why do we think he's shit then?
because he is.
because he can't take free
Because
kicks
he
off
can't take
corners.
set pieces. He's bloody awful. I could do
Well-
better, and I can barely stand up.
We only scored because it was wind assisted the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that were Beans, wasn't it? Let's face it.
So,
Beans on toast, sportsman's breakfast. That's all I'm saying.
did anybody else want to rant about or vent about anything? Anyone want to chat about absolutely anything?
The last time I went to Walsall away, we were 3-0 up at half time, and Stefan Rupp and the other one, can't remember his name, it's gone out of my head.
Radic or whatever it's called.
They were both sat with us in the stand.
Right.
We were 3-0 up at half time, and then Walsall came out in the second half and banged 3 past us.
Yeah.
It was one of the worst away games I think I've been to.
I don't like Walsall, I've got to be honest.
No, I don't.
As a club, they're fine, but I don't like playing against them because they're tough.
Yeah. They're tough at their ground, aren't they? They always have been.
It's a bit like going to Crewe. Crewe's always a bit of
that's that same kind of... And it's where the ground is. You come straight off the motorway and it's right there. It's just... Yeah, I'm same with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
It's first time for me tomorrow down at Walsall.
Oh, enjoy.
Oh, I will do. Listen, I get to see a certain goalkeeper, I'm fine.
There used to be a nice pub/hotel next to the Walsall ground. I don't know if that got used for asylum seekers or not. I don't know if it's still been unlocked.
Probably.
Who knows?
No, I don't like it. Don't like Walsall.
So, I remember a bit of news what broke from the club the other day. So, Callie, putting your mind back to... I just need to get it up actually now. Putting your mind back to when the protest happened at the club, and there was a bit of hearsay, she said, Chinese whispers, nothing happened at the game apart from some chanting. I'm just trying to bloody find it.
I've read somewhere that somebody actually got done for smashing the window, but it wasn't who we thought it was.
Yeah, some Bradford City fan avoids football ban after criminal damage. And there were a lot of hearsay. I remember seeing this on Twitter about, oh no, nothing got damaged, you're lying. But clearly something's happened. And
he was actually done in court for it. Was it somebody called Stephen? Somebody, I'm sure Stephen.
I remember saying that, but
yeah, but he didn't get a ban, did he? Because he's offered to pay for it or something. He's waiting for the club to come back to him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it was supposed to be peaceful. It wasn't supposed to be damage and all that. What it had, it's just
no.
Somebody's got a bit too hot-headed and whatever, you know.
And we have got our regulars coming in now, typically. We should have Chris. Come on, City, should be able to hear me.
Hi, I can hear you, mate, and I'm on.
Hey, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, all.
Hey,
How you doing?
Crypto. And George is back. Georgina.
Yeah, so can you... Right, so Chris, what's your thoughts on the Gillingham game? Sorry, Gillingham, Salford game.
Salford.
Well, Salford game, I thought, for all intents and purposes, we gave them as good as what we got, and we run it. It would a lucky goal, but well placed. You know, when it actually came to it, I thought, when I was watching it, and I'm thinking, blooming heck, that hit on Kavanagh, I thought, that's a foul. He's getting sent off. And then ball goes over, gets to Halliday, and he just puts it in.
Left peg. I don't think it could have felt to a better person, to be honest.
No. And I just thought that we played more or less as good as what they gave us. And you could tell in points we let it go a little bit. And then you could tell in other bits where we just put it, and we thought, we're having this.
I think we deserved it. We were better than them, I thought. Not by
That's
much.
exactly what I thought myself, mate.
Two poor sides, and we managed to take the spoils because we just had that little edge on them.
Yeah, we did. And I tell you what, it's just all good, isn't it? When that happens, we've had so much bad luck this season, and then it starts going like this, and you just think, yeah, I'm happy.
Go say it, Chris. Go on. I've said it. Callie said it. Diana's said it. And I'm pretty sure Johnny's thinking it.
What's that?
That little prize is still there, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, Chris, I've said to Callie, you're going to be a witness to this as well. You've just missed the barrels of laugh we've had. So I said to Callie, if somehow, some miracle, pigs fly, Jesus walks on water.
He does.
We get into playoffs. I'm dyeing my hair, claret and amber. What's left of it? Yeah.
Yeah, I might do that myself.
And if she's lucky, I'll let her put some nails on as well.
I can tell you where you can get a claret hair dye from. Superdrug.
I'm just going to see Callie's hairdresser.
I've already got some in my bathroom, don't you worry.
Oh, that's good then.
So, what's your thoughts on the Walsall game, Chris?
Well, they're a tough side, aren't they? But the thing is, I think that, look, it's either going to go one of two ways. It'll go to one way, which is going to be a case of we'll capitulate and we'll just more or less give up in so much as, look, that's our season done. We've given it a good go, but that's it. That ain't the way that I think we're going to go. I think what we'll do is we might find it hard, but I think we'll nick some up. I think we'll go on bounce. We'll get them on. You know what I'm thinking. Can't think a bloody word myself. You will get them on it. We'll go back. We'll charge up front and we'll score. And it'll be one of those where it's a 1-0.
Yeah, I'm on break.
Or something like that. But I think we've got 3 points in bag with it.
Yeah.
Okay. And like I said before, Chris, obviously we've done a Barrow podcast. And if anyone's listening to future, this is the 18th time the game has now been postponed due to flooded pitches. Yeah. Probably be year 2060 until we play it. What's your thoughts on the Barrow game on Tuesday if we beat Walsall?
Well, I mean, I think we're going to take it to Barrow because they've let us down twice, and it's just like, look, the people that have gone, trudged all the way there. I know it's not 5 hours journey there, but they've gone all the way there to be told, oh, it's waterlogged, see you later. They've got to get on a Tuesday night, oh, it's waterlogged, see you later. If it's waterlogged for a third time, they should just go, right, we're calling it, points to Bradford City, done.
We owe them, don't we? Barrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if they're going to say it's off again, they should award Bradford City the 3 points.
So I'm going to go to the Barrow game on Tuesday.
Again.
I didn't get there last time, to be fair. I got there first time, second time I worked. Third time just jam. And Chris, also we've been talking about FA Cup replays. What's your thoughts on the FA Cup replay situation, if you've heard about it?
Well, they're saying they're banning it, are they?
Yeah,
Why are they banning it?
Don't know.
I think that is absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah, because the Premier League, I think, I read it somewhere, I just want someone to confirm it for me, that the Premier League now own the FA Cup rights.
When did they take over from FA? That's what I want to know.
Well, let me tell me I
crap on everybody below them, don't they? That's Premier League.
Back it by Diane Love.
I do.
So we've had while Diane is looking for that, we've had a few TikToks come in, and I think they've all been drinking too much. We've had HL, come on, up the chickens, playoff, here we come. In this playoffs, here we come, have the faith. We've got Darren, hi Darren again, Leeds, boo. All right, Disco, Dave, come on, Bantams. Nice to see you, Dave. Scott, Sophie, we've got your score prediction for the Bradford City game tomorrow. I think it's going to be 3-1 City. Andy Cook's going to score. And we've had a couple of YouTubes come in, but I'm not reading them out because I had to remove that person. Any luck, Diane?
There's loads of stuff on it. I'm just trying to have a look. All I've got here, FA and PL changed FA Cup format, enhanced grassroots sport. Premier League set to take over FA Cup scheduling. This was last year. Significant changes look to be coming to the FA Cup as the Football Association prepares to sell the tournament's overseas broadcasting rights to the Premier League. This would give control of the FA Cup scheduling to the English top flight division. The Premier League is looking for more control of the fixture list due to the expansion of the Champions League. Yep, you've seen it. That was last year.
Yeah, I knew I thought I saw it somewhere.
See, what's that got to do with the Football League? That Premiership. Let them stick with Premiership. They've got all money in Premiership. Don't take stuff away from the rest of the Football League.
You just said it there, Chris. The Football League.
It's economies of scale, and it is more money for team. Premier. That's what it is.
So starting off with Diane, if the FA person, like the head of FA, was somehow some miracle listening to this podcast, what would you say to him if he was
get it scrapped and get the replays back for next season? Think of the little clubs that join in like August in first round preliminary. The extra preliminary rounds. Think about them, not just the big boys.
Put the Premier League in its place.
They're taking money off the little clubs that sometimes need that extra funds to keep going sometimes.
And that goes right down into non-league sides. That
absolutely.
There's some little teams, like in Northern Counties Eastern League or below that's starting the extra preliminary round. Like when we start our league, they've started the FA Cup run already.
Exactly.
That's what the FA Cup is about. It's about like I said before, it's the underdogs that make the FA Cup. Everybody likes
the FA Cup.
It's the dream, isn't it? It is. It's the dream. This is what some teams, they get through on a whim and they're like, oh, look at this. And it brings in, to someone from Premiership, they'll go, oh, they're only going to win 200 grand if they beat us, blah, blah, blah. 200 grand to a team in lower leagues like that would be an unseen amount of money.
Yeah. Well, look at Maidstone's got. They've got quite a few.
And also, Lee, Chris, you ranted. Lee, have you got anything you want to rant about the FA Cup? If the guy was like in the room now, what would you say to him or her or them?
Is this before or after I've removed his teeth?
This is before.
Yeah, I'd just tell him, don't do it. Simple as. It's not fixed. Don't try and fix something that's not broke. It's not a fix, giving it to to Premier League. It's just going to rob small clubs like Diane and Callie have just said that they're going to lose out. Clubs are going to go out of business. Is that what Premier League are
doing this? Do you think Premiership are doing this because we all sort of went against them going into that Super League business?
I just think it's money, it's business to them.
Yeah, I think they've done it for money, and obviously all games now are moving over to Saturdays, so there'll be no Tuesday. What I think's a bit better. So it's like I know Callie, you work on a Tuesday, and there's other people who work through the week. So on the Saturday, I think
that's the only good thing. I don't like midweek games. A lot of people can't get to them, can they? So I think that's a good idea, but not the other.
And
we've got to remember with Premier League, a lot of the top end of the Premier League, not the the also runs, but like your Man U's, your Chelsea's, your Tottenham's, and all the rest of them, they don't even need fans to go into the ground to make money because they've got so many income streams. It's untrue.
I was saying at work to somebody today that they've got so many people worldwide supporting them.
Exactly.
And everything.
So does anybody else want to chat about, vent about, speak about anything? Diane, Callie, Chris, Lee, even Crypto or Bubbles, anything?
Here, have we done what do we think team selection's going to be?
Go for it, mate.
I reckon he sticks with the same team. Or I'm hoping he does.
Diane, have you done your fan hub yet?
I haven't done my fan hub yet. I'm thinking about it. I'll be doing it soon.
Callie?
Yeah, I think you should stick with the same team. That team that we've had just lately has been doing quite well, hasn't it? Even though we had a poorish game last Saturday. Make sure Bobby Poynton's on. I've seen a thing today where he's showing his little. He will sat on seats showing his little season ticket.
Yeah,
under 16s.
Yeah,
I just think it's just good for the club. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should also be noted that our upturn in form has only been since Poynton came back.
Correct.
100%.
Totally agree.
Right. Everyone's weather forecast. I'm not going to bother with that today. I'm in one of them moods.
So I don't know if I need my coat or my pink hat.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I want to know.
You need your pink hat, whatever the weather, Diane. I'm sorry.
It's pink hat gate now.
He looked so cute in the pink hat on Saturday, though. It was fun.
Oh, you did, Johnny.
Yeah.
Did I look really nice?
Pink hat you were wearing.
you look
on the
gorgeous.
Monday.
He's going to need it if he dyes his hair red. He'll need it to cover it up.
I know he will.
Right. So, Walsall. Right, because everybody's crying out for it. When does the sun rise tomorrow? I'm sorry, I'm normally better than this.
Morning, usually.
Yeah, I've had one of them weeks. It's all right, Callie's going to get brunt of it in next 30 minutes or so when I ring her and just tell her how my week's been. Right, sunrise at 1 minute past 6 tomorrow. The sun set at 14 minutes past 8. And the highest it looks like it's going to get is going to get 11 degrees. And it's going to be sunny with a bit of cloud. And that is your weather forecast. So, Diane, bring your pink hat. Callie, wear your big coat.
Will do.
Georgia.
And when we win, Johnny, we want to see photographs.
Yeah. Georgia, are you there? Is she using dial-up internet again? From like 1990s?
I think so, but she did say that it was playing up, but she has requested and I've got her, so I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I've accepted her as well. Yeah, I think, Georgia, your internet's shocking, love. You need to get a better internet provider. Right. Oh, is she gone? No. Right. So, Diane, what's on your plate? What have you had or having for your tea?
I've had my lamb steak again with roast potatoes and peas.
Oh.
I've got to use it. Dad bought me it, so I've got to use it.
You have. Has to be done.
Miss Callie?
You're going to laugh, but I'm actually having a Sunday dinner without the Sunday roast.
Oh.
I don't know why. I just fancy
How does that work?
Is that what you're having?
Callie, can you repeat that again, please?
I'm having a Sunday dinner without the roast bit. So I'm having potatoes, carrots, stuffing, and 2 big Yorkshire puddings.
Without no meat.
They're called Hucknall pies over there, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just what I fancied, so that's what I'm making.
Right.
If I'd have had a spare chicken or a spare beef roast, I'd have probably put that in, but I ain't, so...
What about yourself, Chris?
I'm on rump steak tonight, mate.
Oh, nice. Any of that peppercorn sauce roll?
No. It's going to be a side of chips.
Oh. DJ Lee?
I am on... Well, it's steak of a kind, but it's spag bowl.
Happy days. I think I had a Domino's pizza. So people on TikTok, you did see me demolish a Domino's pizza live on TikTok. So I hope that's got my viewers up. I know people love a bit of food eating. People do it on TikTok all the time.
As a 70s kid, I do like steak Diane. That is gorgeous.
I've heard that. What is steak Diane?
It's a steak that Diane cooks.
Johnny Byrne.
I knew that one coming.
Got brandy in it. It's made from brandy and cream and salt and...
Yeah, it's the sauce, isn't it?
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Has anything else anyone want to talk about, speak about, vent about, shout about?
Who's going tomorrow? I know obviously me, Johnny and Diane are there tomorrow. I know Lee, as his I follow.
George is going with little man.
I'll be able to meet Georgia then tomorrow.
You will, hopefully.
Good.
I'll make sure she sees you.
Are you going, Chris?
I'm not. I ain't got a ticket, mate.
You ain't got a ticket.
You can pay on gate.
Yeah, pay on gate. Come on, Chris.
£2 more.
Your club needs you.
And Chris, I know the nation and the world is in suspense over the next question I'm going to ask you.
Go on then.
Did you go to the 50th birthday party or did you stay at home?
I went to the 50th birthday party. I got myself 4 pints and basically I was getting blanked by everybody, so I thought, do you know what? I'm going to go home and I'm going to watch the end of the second half. So I went over the road, got a taxi, told him to hurry up with it. Taxi came straight away, got home within 5 minutes, stuck me iFollow on. There it is. Look at that. Last 10 minutes at game, plus extra time that they were playing, and it was just perfect.
And then messaged me going, I got 11 out of 11 and it was 2-1.
Yeah, I got the full loadout right, and then I got the score right as well. So it was like, come on, feeling good, and we won. So that day sort of went a little bit mad on Strongbow later on.
Yeah, well, you'll be glad to know that I've not done your score today anyway.
Right here.
And while I've got you all here as well, because I know sometimes we struggle to communicate through the week, just to let you know, the podcast going forward will be 6 p.m, obviously. And now, instead of being 7, it's now 6. Miss Callie, you got your hand up, love? Slept in at school. Callie?
I know, I've never put my hand up so much in my life.
You can go to the toilet if you want.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, up. Who's playing that? Is that Lee?
Johnny, what are we going to do when...
Yeah, it's my 4 minutes. You can have to work.
I'll mute you a minute. I don't know.
A bit of a YF5 there, Lee.
Yeah. What are you saying, sorry, Callie?
What are we going to do when the season's finished? Are we still going to do a podcast, or what's going to happen?
I was going to get on that later on, but while everybody's here again.
I think we should all meet up.
So
yeah, defo.
So obviously we've got 3 games left. There's no podcast on Tuesday. We've already just dropped in a bit of Barrow. Then the last game is Newport, innit? So we've got Walsall, Barrow, then Newport. So the last podcast will be Friday at 6 o'clock. Then everybody can crack on with their lives. Diane could do whatever. Callie can do a horsing. Chris can do whatever. And Lee can do his DJing. Crypto can do his whatever he's doing. And Bubbles can do whatever she's doing. But if something massive breaks from the club, obviously we'll come. But also, I was going to do this at the last day of the podcast, but while I've got you here all again, I know I'm using this. I mean, we're just in a wind-up mood today. But what I want from you, next season, obviously, after the players or teams have decided who's gone up or gone down, I want a top 6 prediction from you guys and girls. Basically, who go up, who goes in playoffs, and your top 2 going down. And then when the season podcast returns on I think it'd be like the Friday at 6 o'clock again, obviously, because I know all the professional podcasts do it where they do the league table, but I'm going to simplify it. So just have your champions, your playoffs, and your relegation zones, and we'll go through it. And obviously transfers and stuff like that, what the club have brought in. So we'll still be about. Don't worry, we'll be pestering you still.
Why don't you do a chickens on loose England following for Euros?
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Yeah, it is.
I'm up for that.
Because that'll break it up a bit as well, won't it?
Yeah, because we miss it so much. We miss it, don't we, when we're not playing?
Oh, too right.
I hate it.
Yeah, well, you never know. We might be able to do a podcast when we get to the playoffs.
Absolutely.
There you go. I'll come out with it.
Get in. Right, how many times can I do 100? Go on. Just
Okay, right. So going forward then, I know obviously people can't see this, but if you're on TikTok, you can, and other social sites.
Another interesting
Okay, so
thing, Alexander.
Ali and Diane's wonderful idea is we're going to do an England podcast. Every time England play, see how that goes. And then obviously we'll return if anything major happens through the club, such as, I don't know, Ryan Sparks goes or the club gets taken over. So is anyone else anything else they want to say before we disappear and
just very quickly, did anybody else catch what Alexander said today as well? They're already talking to people at other clubs with a view to them coming in, getting them over the line. So I found that a bit positive from Alexander.
I saw that one about that Harry. Is he one of our youth team or something?
Oh, Harry Ibbotson.
Yeah, everybody's after him.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I think that's actually the club's model, though. If I don't know the names off the top of my head, but I know we've had a player who's gone to Hull. I don't know if Lee, you know who I'm on about. A youngster went to Hull for a bit of money, and people are going to Premier League teams from the academy. So I think that's how the club have actually got making the money by sending. Obviously, big teams are coming in and they're going for Premier League team money, kind of thing.
Do you know what makes me laugh about this Harry Ibbotson? I don't even know who he is. I've not heard of him up to now.
He's only 18.
But yet all these clubs all really want him, but I've never seen him play. And I've watched Bradford City for years.
You need to get on YouTube and watch Academy.
You never know, he might play him tomorrow.
Yeah, you might see him in these 3 games that we've got left.
Yeah, because he has said.
That's what Alexander was saying.
Right.
Well, that's why he says he's clearing decks, because he wants to widen the path for young players to come through.
He wants his own team, doesn't he?
He does.
Which is good.
Definitely.
Can I just say as well? I've got my 2 Barrow tickets spare. If anybody wants them, I've given them to Lenny, City Gent. He's got them. So if anybody wants to make use of them, just let us know. Because I can't obviously go because it's been rearranged for the Tuesday night.
There you go, mate.
So there you go. If anybody wants them, it's an adult and an under 18s, but obviously you can upgrade the under 18 if you need to.
I think.
But I don't want no for
them. Under 18, won't you?
Yeah.
Calm it.
So yeah,
Right, everybody.
I sounded so wrong for them. I just want them to go to a good home.
Right. Time to hit that button. Ooh. Time to hit that button. Right. I want to say, everyone, thank you for coming along to today's podcast. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. Sorry it's been a bit lackluster. I've just had one of them weeks. If you like what you're listening to and watching, you can listen to us on all podcast services. Just search for Chickens on the Loose podcast. Also, follow me on TikTok, Chickens on the Loose on TikTok, and Chickens on the Loose on YouTube. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. Hope Bradford City get 3 points tomorrow, and also 3 points on Tuesday. We will be back Friday at 6 p.m. So Diane, Callie, Chris, and Lee, Crypto, and Georgia, put it in your diaries. Don't forget. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And Chris, I always like how you say this. Come on, City!
As glory days. So let's all rally round and really make a sound that echoes across the valley from our city's football ground. Bradford are in the Premier League. Bradford are in the Premier League. City till I die. City till I die. I know I am, I'm sure I'm Bradford City till I die. City till I die. City till I die. I know I am, I'm sure I'm Bradford City. all the games we played. We'll raise a cup, have good luck down at Valley Parade.
McCall missed out in 88. I feel for the fans to say
City till I die, city till I die. I know I am, I'm sure I'm Bradford. City till I die, city till I die.
The TalkSport Fan Network is proudly supported by McDelivery, bringing you the food you love. McDelivery brings a top-tier line of food right to your door. No matter the result, you'll always be winning with McDelivery. So, the only thing left to say is, you in? Order now on the McDonald's app, and you can also get rewards points delivered too, so that ordering today means some tasty rewards for tomorrow. Only via app at participating restaurants, 18+. Rewards registration required. Points only on menu items. Delivery fee and terms apply. See mcdonalds.com.
And there it is, that's as good as it gets on this stage. Nissan Townstar EV strikes again. It's an unstoppable van, unstoppable.
Look, just fantastic. You can actually see the Pro Pilot technology in action. Effortless parallel parking.
It moves with all the confidence that comes with a 5-year warranty.
And with a bench full of all-star van experts, there's real strength in depth here.
That's all-star quality.
Search Nissan Townstar EV and visit your local all-star van centre to see for yourself.
Terms and conditions apply. 5 years or 100,000 miles, whichever comes first.
ProPilot is an advanced driver assist technology. Driver's responsibility to stay alert, drive safely, and control vehicle at all times.
This podcast is proud to be part of the TalkSport Fan Network. TalkSport. Powered by fans.